Hello, welcome back for part 4 of the Dwarven Tunnels map playthrough. We are pretty much ready to go to the next week here. I just want to do a couple of little tasks, little shifts around, just to boost our movement points ahead of next week. So we're going to give Genova the Dragon, we're going to give Mephala the Centaur Captain, and I think we are good just to go to the next week. In this part, main goal is going to be to try and lock down our starting area beyond just the Rampart part, but also going south and securing our dungeon towns if possible. Not sure if we'll be able to pull that off, because if this guy comes to attack us with his 1 to 4 giants, that could be it. I don't know if we can really hold that off. We have got a citadel here in Shadowden, but maybe that's not enough. I'm not sure. We'll have to wait and see as red re-emerges from the west, and blue is heading south as I feared, and I think we might have to fight him. Which is going to be a problem, because what I really want to do is send Ufretin over to our original town in order to pick up a few new spells. We know we've got Blind here, which is obviously very appealing, but we've now also got Teleport, which is also kind of appealing. I mean, it's not great, but level 3 is always a bit hit and miss. Okay, so we've got 11k in the bank. Let's do some hero chaining. So we're going to start with Gem. We're going to pick up some elves, and we're going to go all the way over to Uland, past the elves over. And so it looks like we had the absolute perfect amount of movement points for that. Uland is going to go and pick up some dwarves. Don't think we can realistically go to the Centaur stables, so let's just wait here for now. Let's drop into this town and let's spend everything we possibly can. How am I going to do this? This didn't work. There we go, that's good enough. I'm going to leave these behind. I'm going to take the wolves with me. I'm going to pick up the 18 extra elves. And I've still got 5k left in the bank. I'm not sure whether to go for Pegasi or dwarves, but we've already got a good stack of dwarves, so let's just get some of those. And can't actually upgrade these, can I? Okay, in that case, I'm going to just go for centaurs, nice and safe. Allows us to spend all of our money. Could actually trade some wood. Because the thing is, we will still have next turn to buy a few extra units in the main town, but in this town, this might be our only shot for this week. So if we go have a look at the marketplaces, we trade 10 of these, we can get 500 gold, and if we go back to the Rampart town, we can then pick up a marketplace, and then we can sell our resources at an even better rate. But how much do I really care about 28 centaurs? I'm not sure. And I'm not sure I have a great source of gems, although I am probably just going to go and open up the gem pond near our starting town pretty soon. So let's just pick up another 13 of them, and I'm not willing to trade too many more resources, so I think I will just head out of the town and get as close as I can to Ufretin, as I think that should probably work. Yeah, I think that's as close as we're going to get. Could try and fight off the Wolf Riders, but don't really think we have the movement points for that, so let's just meet up with Ufretin. Let's pick up all the units we can. I did want to send Genova to take on the Crusaders. Also need some ore, but I need her to come back if she fights those, because she's going to have most of our units on her. Okay, let's take a step out of the town, and let's just drop Ufretin in there. Let's keep the Centaur Captains, move everyone else up. Probably just going to dismiss these at this point, we don't really need them. Although we are probably, or possibly, going to go and take the Necropolis towns from the orange player in this part, if we can. The other guys, you're going to pick up some gold. Should have actually done that before I bought my units, of course, but that's fine, because we're not going to be able to afford all of the creatures from our main town next turn anyway. Coronius, this is maybe a little bit bad. I don't know if they know we're here. I don't think they can reach us at the end of this turn, but certainly next turn it's possible. Perhaps we'll do what the orange player did and just go up above ground instead and fight the orange player. That'd be great, but potentially not going to happen. Other heroes, I'm going to send this guy to... ah, crap. I forgot to pass the units over. I see. Okay, that's fine, we can still do that later. Let's go back to the town, and I could potentially send Ryland just to facilitate this. I'm not exactly sure how he should do so, but I guess if we just go over here and just wait around somewhere like this, that's probably going to work. Make sure we visit the Mage Guild, pick up what we can, and let's check our Wisdom skill too, because I'm not sure where we are with that. So we've only got basic Wisdom, so there's actually no point upgrading beyond this right now. I do want to stay in the town to get my spell points back. It's only 27 spell points, but we've not really got that many movement points to leave the town anyway. So, yeah, just going to end it there. So it looks like red is heading away, as blue is definitely coming to attack us, has in fact stolen our mine. That's not good. I really don't want to spend my resources here, but I feel like there is a chance of holding on to this, which means we might be forced to. I think we have to do it. It's really annoying though. Okay, I'm gonna put this guy in here. Just gonna dismiss the trogs. I'm gonna put Ufretin in the town to save his movement points. I'm going to actually put Genova back in the town. I'm gonna pick up... ah, crap. I could just do it with Ufretin's units. I ideally want to pick up the dragons, but I think I'm going to have to do it like this. Okay, let's give this a try. Yeah, I think that works. They're going to try and run away, okay. Genova's not a main hero, but I feel like we can maybe do this without losses, and honestly that's completely acceptable. Let's just accept it and maybe go back to the town. Still got 9k, could pick up a bit more gold, but I think we do want to move Ufretin out this turn. So yeah, I think we have to go back in the town, swap the units back around, and I do need to upgrade some things, but I think what I'll probably do is pass a few of our unupgraded units to Genova for now, and just pass those along next turn. We'll keep the dragons, and the Wolf Riders are going to slow us down a little bit, but I think that's honestly okay for now. So it's going to take at least a couple of turns for us to reach our dungeon town and help it out. And if it does get taken over, we should probably head there as soon as possible. But yeah, let's go for the Medusas, the Evil Eyes, and we've still got 2k left in the bank, so could potentially upgrade the Harpy Loft and go for some of those, but I think best option is just going to be to fill it out with as much bulk as we can. And I'm just going to let this guy go because he's going to lower our morale. Put the Medusas up at the top, and that's probably the best we can do. We're only going to have the one tower. Did I buy in the wrong town? No, I didn't. We're only going to have the one tower to work with, the keep, which might not be enough to take down the giants, but if it is just the one giant, I think that's fine. I'm not really worried about anything else he has. Ufretin, I think, unfortunately, does have to be on his way. But let's see what we can chain. So I can reach. I'll pass these over. And then Ryland's going to take it back to the town. Ufretin's going to go back underground. I should really be sending another hero with him, but it's not massively obvious how we can do that. One thing I forgot to do in the previous part was to take this crystal cavern, and we don't have a huge amount of crystal spare. We do have, I think at the moment we have just the one crystal cavern somewhere, I believe. Game says we don't. Yeah, I think we actually don't. I think blue has just taken this, which was our crystal cavern. So yeah, no crystal income currently, but of course we can get 2 resource silos and pick this up at some point. Probably not with our main hero, but still. Ryland can literally just pass the stuff over to Mafala. And then he can go underground. Let's check what Ufretin has. As yeah, he's got the green dragon, so he can go pretty fast. We're going to take everything except the green dragon, so we can move fast next turn. Ufretin's pretty safe where he is right now, so I'm fairly content to do that. And I feel like maybe we can take on the Medusa stores. Let's see. So in the town, we've still got Genova. I'm going to do this. I'm going to pass over the units, and I'm going to send Mafala to pick up all of this stuff. And I don't think we're going to bother building anything this turn. Could potentially trade a few resources, but I'm not sure I'm that bothered about doing that. In terms of things to visit, I think it is just the windmill. If we could get some more, that'd be great, as we get a few gems. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to send her down here and camp her. And let's have a look. So if we can get 1,000, then we're still going to be short on the Mages Guild, but can get a blacksmith. Let's see, what would we have to give up for that? So we've got a pretty decent supply of sulfur. Only have to get rid of 8 of that, so let's just do it, and let's go ahead and pick up the blacksmith. Send Ryland through. And I think we'll just camp him over here for now. Okay. Let's see what blue does. I think he's going to attack us. But it depends how many giants he has as he actually turns back. Okay, that's probably good on balance, even though it does mean we just spent a lot of money for nothing. I guess in theory we scared him off. But still, that did kind of suck. Okay, so definitely now I want to save the money for a little bit of a chain if we can pull that off. Could be slightly difficult. I think it can be done. Okay, she's only got the Centaur Captain, so that's all good. Let's move Genova out. Let's recruit the dragons, and let's recruit the Grand Elves. Those are the main things I care about. Can I upgrade these? Yes, I can. Perfect. So that's going to be pretty massive. Can I upgrade these? Almost certainly not. So that's going to cost 2,000 gold. That's not bad. But we don't have to do it now. This one's going to cost 2,000 gold again. Is that just a coincidence, or is the game screwing up? Okay, 2,070 and 2,040. Okay, so pretty similar prices to upgrade both. I'll probably prioritize the Battle Dwarves, given that it's Ufretin's specialty. Unicorns is a maybe. How much would those cost? So my maths isn't great. 8 times or 4 times 850 is a lot. We can't afford that. Don't think we need them that urgently, so let's just pass these over to Uland. Send Uland underground, see how close he can get as he can actually reach Ufretin. That's perfect. Let's pass everything over. And actually, do we need all this stuff? I think 2 Centaur Captains, let's just split them. I shouldn't actually have taken the Centaurs with me in hindsight. I should perhaps have brought the Unicorns, as Ryland does have them. Maybe I should have left them behind, because I can definitely upgrade those at some point. But still, I don't think we want to bring the Wolf Riders. I think they're a bit too slow. So let's just go in like this. I think this works. I could maybe split the Grand Elves. But no, I think we should be pretty safe here. Let's go for it. Some losses expected. I want to see if I can keep that to an absolute minimum, so I'm going to send... Well, firstly, let's check the speed. So these are 7 speed, these are 6. So we're good. We get a full set of moves before they can do anything. Don't think I need to spend any movement points here. Just going to block as much off as I can. Okay, guaranteed 10 kills, so yeah, I should have split these. Okay, they're going to go for the centaur, perfect, I don't mind that at all. Kill those off. Crap. Didn't really think that through. Okay, that was a mistake. Thought I'd block them off, but obviously I hadn't. They could of course move. Kind of had it in my head that they're so slow they couldn't reach me, but they're not that slow. And this is their native terrain too, so that was a mistake. Never mind. We have got quite a few of them. Probably more than we should have. But yeah, obviously that wasn't the best. I'm going to go for Expert Air Magic, so we'll get Mass Haste, and we get 10 Sulfur, 5,000 Gold, so that obviously pretty much makes up for that rather minor loss. Over in this town, I'm still kind of tempted by the Resource Silo. Upgraded Unicorn Glade. I think while we have the Unicorns on us, we'll hold back on that. Upgraded Enchanted Spring. We're short on the Crystal. Okay. I'm going to upgrade the Dwarves, and I think I should build something, but this town's got to be the priority. Let's get the Mages Guild, since we definitely have too little gold at the moment to do what we really want to do, and can just afford to recruit a few extra Dwarves. Not sure I really care to do that. Let's see about this town. So City Hall, we need a Mage Guild here too. Battle Scholar Academy. I'm not sure 1000 experience is going to make a massive difference to Ufretin at this point. He's still got quite a few movement points. He can get pretty close to the blue player, so probably best to actually keep most of these units on us. Red player is not scary at all. That's a little tougher, but still definitely not the main. I'm not sure this is strong enough to go for orange. But I think I can chain still next turn. Haven't figured that out yet, but I feel like I probably can if I take Ulan back. Don't know if I'm really going to use the Wolf Riders now, but we'll keep them around. Send Genova as close as possible back to the town. Maybe Ryland could actually get closer. That might have been a bit of a mistake, but okay. I'm going to go here. Gem's going to stay put, and we still have that 1000 left. Can we do anything here with that? No, we can't. I think I might just save it. Again, I could probably trade some resources here, like the sulfur, for example. I've got more of that than I need. That's giving us even more every turn. But what do we desperately need that we can't currently get? Upgraded Unicorn Glade. Again, I feel like we should take the Unicorns back before we go for that. Upgraded Enchanted Spring might be an option. But we need Crystal this turn anyway. And I'm not going to trade for Crystal because we know we can get that pretty easy. So I think I will just end it there. Slowest unit on this guy is the Centaurs, which aren't that slow. So I don't think he's going to be too encumbered by the way we've left him. And this guy just has a normal centaur on him too, so he might not be able to move too far next turn, but okay. Just going to end the turn. Fairly happy with how that went, as another hero has emerged. Blue is now going for our other dungeon town. I need to get rid of this guy, but I also need to take out the orange player. Definitely some competing priorities here. So Daramith is strong. She's got at least one angel. She's not the strongest player, or hero, of the blue player. Blue has Titans now, which is really scary. Jabarkus has re-emerged, and is now the strongest hero of the orange player, with Ancient Behemoths. My stats, I think... No, they're not the best. Red actually has better stats, but he doesn't have the best creatures. I have the most towns. Not sure how I feel about this. I've got quite a lot of gold to work with. Let's see. Okay, so I am still getting crystal from somewhere. I thought I was. I'm not sure where I'm actually getting that from. It says I don't have a crystal cavern. I don't know. Maybe I'm just not thinking straight, but... I think it makes sense here to go for the upgraded Enchanted Spring. As we can't actually afford all of those. Maybe I should have just gone for the dwarfs. They're going to be okay. I did say I wanted a good power stack of these, and I think it's going to be some fun. 120 dwarfs. That's going to be pretty hard to kill off. Could actually buy the rest. I think there's no reason not to. Just trade some of this. So this is pure perfectionism, but let's just do it anyway. Get that last dwarf. And is there nothing else we can chain? Doesn't look like there is. Not going to trade any more resources right now. Gonna wait here so I can pick up some dwarfs next turn, but obviously not right now. Can Ufretin actually reach anyone this turn? Still a little bit worried about Piquedram. I don't think he can reach us in blind route. If he can, there is a fort here. But that shouldn't be a big issue. I think it's okay if he captures that town, just for 1 or 2 turns. I do want to go up and take on the orange player. Do need to see exactly what's going on. So this is Clavius. He's picked up some manticores from somewhere. I don't think he had those before, but he's lost a few wolf raiders. He's still kind of scary, but we could take him, and it's worth just removing him. But Piquedram is definitely a threat to our other dungeon towns, so it's a difficult choice, but I feel like it's going to be easier to take out the orange player and then chase down blue than it is to do things the other way around. So yeah, let's just go for orange for now. Take the dwarves. Is it worth taking the wolves? Purely as fodder, I'm going to say yes. I'm tempted to take the unicorns back, but I'll hold back on that for now. Pendant of Total Recall, don't think we're going to need that. Okay, let's go for this. I don't think it's going to be safe to take some of these slower units off him next turn anyway, as we don't have expert wisdom, so I don't think there's any point going for the pyramid just yet. So yeah, that's not where my crystal's coming from either. I've still not figured this out. Abandoned mine here. That's the one. Okay, that's where it's coming from. So that might be why I got confused and didn't go for this crystal cavern, because we've already effectively got one. But yeah, that's fairly handy. Does Ryland... Yeah, I think I'll leave Ryland there. See what happens here. I don't think red is actually going to trouble us that much. Blue shouldn't be able to reach. Yeah, it almost reached us, but not quite. Orange, I don't think wants to fight us, and appears to be going for the other Necropolis town. I'm not sure what to prioritize here. He's bought the Shroud of Darkness, which is a bit annoying. Kind of blocks off some of my own lands. Can I reach him? I don't know if I can reach him. I think it's more useful to take out the hero than the town, as I actually can't quite reach him. Can scare off the Corsairs, pick up some gold. Don't know how much I care to do that. Thing is, I don't want him running across here and picking up that gold. That's going to kind of annoy me if it happens. Don't think there's any way I can stop him. Whatever. I'm just going to go straight for him. I think that makes sense. As can I do anything to protect this town? Can I at least slow him down? I could maybe buy a citadel and then a few tanky units just to wear him down. Stop him from recruiting them too. I think that's worth mentioning. I'm going to do it. I think we do just want to do as much damage to him as we can. Yeah. Which does mean no more chaining this turn, but that's fine. I think Ufretin's strong enough to handle just about everything. If they show up with Titans and Ancient Behemoths and stuff like that, that's going to be scary, but right now there's no sign of them. I assume they don't have Town Portal, the orange player. Because if he does, then Jabarkus could come for us, but Jabarkus is... he's a barbarian, so he probably doesn't have the best spell casting. So yeah, 2-2. So probably not Town Portaling around. So not too worried about him. I think the rest of these guys... we'll leave like that for now. End turn. Skipping through turns pretty quickly here. I'm not sure if I'm thinking this through, as we are expected to lose here. See what we can do. So 15 gargoyles, we're going to have to fight them. 2 giants. I'm going to wait. Doesn't appear to be casting any spells, which is good. He's got a first aid tent though, that's kind of annoying. So it's pretty unlikely that we're going to take out any giants. Okay, does cast spells. He's got one more of those, and that's it. So that's not too bad. These guys do have to deal with retaliation. I think I'm going to go here. I'm going to have to fight the gargoyles here, definitely. Is it worth sacrificing one of my stacks? Just to protect the harpies? I think it is. Okay, didn't do too much, but I've weakened them a little bit. Of course, eventually he's going to knock down the gate, and even the citadel itself, so can't really keep him out. If we had a full-on castle, I think we could probably win this. Just gonna have to stall for as long as possible. Try and leave him with just the giants, as Tower's actually going for the giants now. Okay, it's taken out a good chunk, but we have to bear in mind the first aid tent is going to kick in and keep them relatively healthy. I think we could definitely take one down. Could I knock these out? Yes, I could. Can't knock these out. I'll go for these. Okay, so we're doing about net 30 damage every round. They didn't manage to take down the gate, but they are shooting for it. Okay, they've taken it down now. So this is the beginning of the end. We'll get at least one kill on the giant. They're 7 speed, we're 7 speed. try and go cat and mouse, but I'm not convinced it's going to work. These guys are 5 and these are 5 too. He's the attacker. I'm not sure who gets the first turn actually. Still, no one can reach us from here. They go for those. Could attack these. I think I'm going to mess him around instead though. As he's taking his shots at the Citadel, yeah, so we're pretty screwed now. We're not going to get any extra kills. 55 HP left on that, so pretty much guaranteed to get the kill if we do attack that. So he's just going to have the one giant left, but it's still kind of annoying, because it's obviously pretty close that we could have kept the town. And can I actually protect myself from either of these? Yes, I can. There's no point doing it for much longer though. Okay, tower's shooting the wrong thing, and now it's gone. I'm not sure if this is going to work, I'm just going to try something. No, they can still get across without being harmed. And they're getting their health back. And yeah, I need to go for this attack. It's going to be bad, we're just going to get the one kill, but fine. Hopefully at least the one kill, I think. Only removed 7 points of damage there. Guaranteed kill here. That's the best we're going to get. No real benefit to dragging this out. Okay, fine. So he's not been able to do too much in that town. We will be able to come and take it back at some point, as I think that could be Jabarcus. So he's picking things up, which is annoying. I'm not sure what exactly. Is this Jabarcus? No, it's good. So it's a battle mage. I guess they do look slightly different. She's got ancient behemoths too, so there's definitely quite a few ancient behemoths knocking around. Good news is he's not in the town, so we can just take the fight directly. He's got undead on him now, so he's going to have pretty low morale, I think. Not sure about his spellcasting ability. Don't think we can realistically check that out. Because he's not the strongest hero. Probably not even close anymore. So Manticle's slightly worrying. Cyclops, I think I just want to try and snap at those with the dragons. I'll try it like this instead. Who's he got in the middle? So in the middle he's got the rocks, they shouldn't be able to reach us. Behemoths could attack the dragon, so I could lose one. I'm definitely superior from range, so I don't necessarily have to go for him. Kind of depends on his spells. Let's see. Okay, heavy losses expected, that's not good. 4 behemoths. Okay, so definitely going to lose some things here, just have to try and make it work as best we can. We've only got 3 spell power. We can cast Blind 3 times. Other options. Bless could maybe work on the Grand Elves. Teleport probably not. No. So I think we just have to go for Blind 3 times. In this first round, Cyclops 6 speed. I think I'll decide when I see how much damage the Grand Elves are going to do. I'm going to start by waiting. He has 30 spell points and 5 spell power, so could be pretty bad for us. Let's see what he does. I can go and bait something. I'm not sure there's much point. I guess I could bring the behemoths in and then shoot them with a full powered shot. But that would definitely require me to blind the Cyclops, and then still got Manticles to deal with. I'm not sure if the Manticles are actually a bigger threat than the behemoths. They're only 6 speed. Manticles only 7, but they can reach the Grand Elves pretty soon. going to wait for now. He actually goes for stone skin on them, okay. Let's see. Only 1 to 2 kills, wow. Thought I'd do a lot more than that. I think I'm going to have to blind them. Okay, they missed their turn through bad morale, that's great. Thank God he brought the skeletons. Big mistake. What can these do? Mostly just using these to waste time. For now I'll put them here. Goblins coming forward, that's fine, I can attack them. But then I'm going to get hit by the rocks. These guys are 8 speed, we're only 7. So Wolf Raiders could be a problem. Unicorns are 8 speed. I'm not sure who's going to go first out of those 2 stacks. Didn't really pay too much attention to that. Let's have a look. So the Wolf Raiders are going to go before the Unicorns. Okay. That's a little bit uncomfortable. Might be worth going for those because they're so flimsy. But he's got the Ring of Vitality or something like that. And a little bit bulkier. Okay, rocks come forward, can attack those. Not doing anywhere near as much damage as I expected. I think he must have Armorer. Is this worth going for? I'm forced to make my choice now, I can't absorb the retaliation. I would just have to go for it. If I do, Wolf Raiders can reach me. So I'm going to avoid. Go defensive. Keep the Grand Elf safe, and with these, I feel like they're going to do a lot of damage back to us. What can they reach? What can they do? They can reach the wolves. They're 7 speed, we're 7. And they're going to go before us, okay. Yeah, so the wolves are in trouble, but that's fine. We brought them as fodder. I think that's okay. Not going to do much damage at all to the rocks. On the upside, at least we're expected to win. That's something. Can blind something next turn. Probably the manticores, I think. As I will be able to go before the rocks. I'm going to go pretty defensive here. Hope he doesn't have spread damage spells. So I can kill a hell of a lot of Wolf Raiders here. I'm surprised they came forward that much. Okay, so about 10 kills on the rocks. Versus about 60 kills on the Wolf Raiders. They're 8 speed. These guys are 9. I'm going to go for the wolves. Nice hit on those. So these are almost the fastest on the field. I think they're fine for now. Can do something with the dragons. If I go for this, I don't know how much damage they're going to do back. As long as I'm out of range of these, I would be tempted. And again, they're not going to do that much to us. I could finish off the Wolf Raiders, but that's a little bit overkill. This is tough. There's quite a lot at stake here. It's not as decisive in my favour as I would have liked. You know what, I'm going to go pretty defensive for now. So they can reach me. That's a bit of an issue. I might actually go for them now. Unicorns can get them too. Don't really have a great way to hit 2 stacks at once. Could go for it on the skeletons, but obviously I'd have to take retaliation from the manticores, which is not really an option. They're going to go, I think, before the centaurs and the battle dwarves. I need to check this. I know I keep checking this, but it's kind of important to get it right. So the rocks go before the centaurs and before the battle dwarves. Yeah, that's a bit of an issue. They are not as big a threat as the manticores. So it's got to be the manticores that I blind. I think this retaliation would just hurt too much. Can I get myself out of these range? Not the dragon. Maybe the dragon. I'd have to waste my turn. And the wolf riders are going down either way. So what I could do is send the centaur captain, absorb the retaliation on the rocks, attack the rocks with these, but then I think goblins can hit us either way. That's tough. Okay, I've decided I'm going to go for the goblins. See what they do back. 62, okay, that wasn't as bad as I feared. Then I'm going to send these down to absorb the hit from the rocks. Hit them with the unicorns. Can these blind? 20% chance to blind, that'd be great if it happens. Do get lucky though, and we blind them. Okay, I got really lucky there. I'm almost tempted to shoot them again, but maybe I should take these out instead. They didn't hit too hard. I'm gonna wait. They missed their turn, perfect. Okay. Looks like forces beyond our control are gonna do us a big favor here. Can go for the hobgoblins here. They have already used their move. These can reach us. How much do I care? I'm just gonna wait. I am faster than them, I think. Yes, I am. So no reason not to wait. Oh crap, he hastes them. Oh, we lost the green dragon. Okay, not too surprising, but that still kind of sucks. Still, we can blind something next turn. Could just blind the behemoths and just finish everything off one by one. Can anyone else reach these? I think I'm actually going to just go and focus down the behemoths, so I'm going to sacrifice the wolf riders. They've done their job. They go down. Not too surprising. Can these reach? Crap. That kind of screws my plan a little bit. Still going to go for this. Grand Elves are a little bit exposed, but we can fix that. Ah. If I knew that was going to happen, I could have definitely made use of it, but never mind. I'm going to go defensive, and let's just take these out. These guys, it's round 3. I think they're blinded for at least this round. Yeah, those behemoths did a real number on the dragons. Even the second one's pretty badly weakened. And I've not got anything great to absorb the hit from the rocks with. And Ice Bolt's not really going to do enough damage. I could have gone for Mass Haste. I think that's a bit of a mistake that I didn't. Doesn't affect the dragons though. I could still use it. Then again, it was very useful to blind the Scorpicors. But I can use Mass Haste twice, whereas I've only got 1 blind left. And I think in this case, probably does make sense if we Mass Haste. And I am going to hit these. Get lucky. As, wow, okay. Actually needed that to keep this alive. I didn't think they'd do quite that much damage back. I'm sure they didn't do anything like that last time. Huh. Should I go for the Cyclopes? No, we should focus these down. Everything else is blinded for a little while longer. I'm not sure how long the rocks are going to stay blinded for. That's one potential issue. We are a lot faster than them. We can massively weaken them. And we can get a full powered shot off. Okay, so these are 12 speed, these are 12 speed. Get lucky, take them out, perfect. Okay. I want to keep the green dragons pretty much out of the fight now, but if I go for these, how much are they going to do? So this thing's relatively healthy, still got 76 HP left. I'm not sure we'll take it that well. Battle Dwarfs can reach. I think I'll try waiting until they get their turn. Send them up. Launch the first hit, as they don't do too much damage back, so that's good. And I think best to just leave the centaurs to go for the next blow. And let's just take these guys out of range of the manticores. Okay, slows the dwarfs, that's fine. They get a few kills on the centaurs, I'm not too bothered about that. Can just finish them off. 5 more spell points. Could go for Bless. That might be the best way. They can't reach us. They can reach the centaurs. Does feel wrong to miss a turn, but in this case, let's do it. Round 5 begins, so we're going to wait. I'm going to wait with pretty much everything. Move these out of range. Defend with these. I think this works. I bless now. Goes for magic arrow, that's fine, he flees. Okay. Would have been nice to finish him off, but those losses could have been a lot worse. Green Dragon sucked. I mean, he did well in the fight, but I mean, it sucks to have lost one. But considering the damage we did, I think that's fairly acceptable. And we will go for Advanced Wisdom. And we will definitely take that town. Let's prioritize that. Expected to lose Grand Elves. Let's see if we can do anything to stop that. As no, they're just gonna focus them down. Okay. And so these Walking Dead could take some time to finish off, unfortunately. Okay, so guaranteed to finish off the skeletons if I go for those. But I think only really the Battle Dwarfs can finish off the Walking Dead fast enough. We'll see what they do. Hopefully they'll come out. Okay, I should get morale. Not going to be able to do quite enough to finish them off. Okay, so we take one extra loss, that's fine. Okay, that's acceptable. We get a town out of that, so worth doing. Can get the estate. I think we'll hold back for now. What I might actually do is go for the Mage's Guild. Get our spell points back. And leave the slower units behind for now. Okay, and then we still have 5k in the bank, so I'm not exactly sure what to do with that. So he's taken the trogs and he's left, so he's left the town completely empty, but I don't think we can really go and attack him. Maybe Coronius could. Shakti comes with lots of trogs, that's always tempting. I might buy Shakti. Okay. I think this is enough. It's a little bit... It's not completely certain, but we could just wait one more turn, see if he comes a bit closer. That might have been a little bit frivolous in hindsight, but never mind. So I'm not too keen on moving the rest of these heroes at all. I'll put Mephala in the base so she can do some transferring. And I think we do want some more gold pretty badly. Could scare off the Corsairs. That probably makes sense to do. I do have someone near there, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Uland. He's a little bit at risk here. They do, of course, still have that town. But if we move him this way, he'll hopefully be okay. And then, could I scare off the marksman? I'm not sure. I think my units are a bit too slow. So I don't want to risk that just in case. Okay. I think that's fine. I can get the city hall here, so I think that should be my priority for next turn. Definitely need to boost the economy a little bit. Alright, I'm just going to win the turn. I'm going to resist the temptation to trade all of my resources away as he opens up the ore pit for us, and that's pretty handy. No sign of orange. I do really want to go and pick up the gold and scare off the Corsairs, but I'm not sure how far along here I can actually make it. So I think we're going to have to skip over that. So it's looking like we're not quite going to make it. Okay, that kind of sucks, but next turn definitely. Okay, so first things first, let's get the city hall. And in Shadow Den, I think we should go in the same direction, so let's trade some of this sulfur once again for a bit more ore. And I'm going to send Shakti out of the town just to get our crystal mine back. And then return him. I feel like I could probably scare off the marksman, but I'm going to hold back for now. And that leaves us with just 800, so could buy the tavern. That enables us to get the town hall, so I think it's worth it just to bump up the gold, because right now it's definitely a big concern that our opponents have titans and ancient behemoths, and we're not even close to getting gold dragons. So definitely got to step up a little bit. But I think we've done enough for this part, so thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed. In the next part we'll be taking out the orange Necropolis town and returning underground. Potentially making a push, but it's still pretty dangerous, and we can see Jabarkus there. He's not actually carrying any ancient behemoths on him, so we might be able to get away with it if we go and attack him. Did expect him to be a bit stronger, but we don't know what Astral has, and Astral could be a massive threat. I'm not so worried about Christian, but Christian does have good stats, so there's a lot still in the air. But yeah, thanks for watching guys, hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time.